So Daiwada Man asks, what aspect about Trayvon do I find unbelievable? I guess relative to him being No Limit Niga. And the thing is, if that was him, then the question of whether he was a fake or a real thug can be found out when he's found dead. I don't believe that a real thug would be fought without, would go to a fight or be found without a blade or a weapon of some sort. Now you're like, he ran home, dropped off the weed he had, and blah blah blah, or he dropped off his weed and couldn't find it and got mad because he'd been punked. So what? I don't believe he ran home and dropped off a weapon and then went back to attack a guy without a weapon. That's not how thugs do it. You say I don't know thugs. I do know thugs. This doesn't add up to thug to me because I do know about it, I think. So that's what doesn't add up. That's what's not believable. You could say he dropped off the pot in your little pretend narrative. How are you going to say he dropped off his weapon and then went back to ambush a guy without a weapon? So if he was found dead, he would look innocent? Yeah, that would really work in his favor. That's how a thug thinks. No. He would have taken a weapon in order not to be the dead one. And George Zimmerman never would have seen him coming, probably. He had the jump. He seems to have seen George Zimmerman when George Zimmerman was just looking for an address. Right? Yeah. So that's what I find unbelievable. Okay. Also, I find it unbelievable that it's this important. Right? That it's this important, and you can say all day that, oh, maybe Trayvon was doing a drug deal at the 7-Eleven. Well, I'm sorry, that starts to go into looks a little racist to me, because the main evidence of a drug deal is 4 black kids in one location. Must be a crime in progress. Okay? I don't see the other reasoning to it. And I have watched the videos and seen him signal, and maybe he was trying to get blunt so they wouldn't get it to him, and blah, blah, blah. They didn't ask for his ID. Who knows, you know? He was walking backwards. Well, he knew people in the neighborhood. Maybe he was talking to somebody. Maybe he was hitting on a honey. You know, maybe he smoked cigarettes and bummed a cigarette from somebody. If that's possible, it's also possible that George Zimmerman went to the 7-Eleven, tried to buy pot. They wouldn't have anything to do with him because they thought he was a narc. So he decided to hunt down Trayvon and jack him for pot, which he either did or killed Trayvon because Trayvon didn't have. How about that? That's just as possible as the shit you're smoking up.